Hi there, Vanessa here, your project manager mama working from home. I'd like to share to you on how you can utilize Google Calendar. I will share my screen and will show you on how you can use it. Now you can see here I have the Google Calendar opened up. So this is a test. I have a separate email. Uh, Now you can see here my Google Calendar. I have created a separate email so that I can do a demonstration about the Google Calendar. Now for this instance, you can see that there are already available calendars. This is by default when you create a Google email or Gmail account. So it shows the username that I have, and then there are birthdays as well and tasks. Now for this demo, I will show you on how you can add a separate calendar. Now you just need to click the plus button, add other calendars, and then create new calendars. For, for instance, if you are a mom and you have a child that has school activities, so you can create a separate calendar, separate from your personal space, separate from your work if you have also a defined calendar, and then a separate calendar for the school activities. Now for this instance, I will child. If you have different childs, you can also customize it and add different calendars for your kid. But for this instance, for example, I have one child and then child one, school activities. The description, you can define it more, and then which time zone you're in, and yeah, the owner. Then just click the create calendar. Once it is created, it will show onto this section. So you can also set this up. What do you want to for your calendar? If you want to make it public, you can also add it here. And then there are also available event details that you can customize. And then if you want to share with specific groups, you can also do that. Notification, this can be by default when you create an event. So you can add notification here so that you will be notified whenever the activities is incoming. So you can also customize this. How long will the notification be? Or I mean, what I mean is, when can the notification happen? But for default here, I have this has been added as 10 minutes before the event itself. But you can also change it to like one day before, and then you can add multiple so that you don't need to change it or add it from time to time. All day event, you can also modify that. And then there are also other notifications that you may be you can set new events. You can be sent by email or not, or just the changed events if there are modifications on your events, canceled event responses if there are guests in your event, daily agenda if there are. Yeah, and then you can also integrate this calendar to some other things or web pages, but we can discuss this on a separate video. And then yeah, that's it for the settings. It will already show there. Yeah, when we click this specific fields, it will also drag you to that specific. So there you have already the calendar. As you can see here, it will show in the my calendar section. So let's have a sample of creating an event. Yeah, for example, if you have an event like for today, and then event one, Yeah, like school activity. Um, for example, PTA meeting with the other parents. So you can add it as an event. Then 6:30. Like for example, it's tomorrow. So we can change the date, and then what time is it? No, not 8. Let's have it 8 a.m. up to 11 a.m. So yeah, then for example, if it's an all-day event, you can just click here, and then if there are specific time zones, um, yeah, you can change it. Or if it is recurring, you can also change it here. Add guests if you have other invitees that you want. If you are, um, if the event is, if you want it on a virtual, you can add also Google Meet video conferencing. Since we are using the um, a Google account, by default it has a Google Meet location. If there are specific location on that specific event, you can also add here this description. You can also add description of what the event will be, what it is for, and also add here. And then the which calendar it can be added. Since we have selected the PM van, it is on a default, but you can also change here since it is for since PM Van is my default calendar. It will when I created the event, it created under the PM Van activity calendar rather. But if if it's specific to my the child's school activity calendar, you can select. So it will change the color, but you can also change the colors here. And then the calendar will show as a BC or free. You can just select it here. Default visibility if you want it to be public, if you have a shared calendar, or just want it to be private. But it depends on how you have set up earlier the calendar. So by default, what it will show there. Then the notification, as what we have set under that specific calendar, it will already be added here. And then yes, you can click save. So yeah, so let's try to check. So it will not show if we're only selecting the child one school activity calendar. It will show the event here. And yeah, why is it important to use Google Calendar or managing your activities? It is very beneficial, especially for moms who is juggling different activities, whether at school, whether a personal thing, or work related. So in my case, I use Google Calendar to organize the different activities that I have, and I just lumped it all in one calendar, and then so that I can check whether if I need to set an appointment, I can check on my calendar, especially if there are activities as well with my kids and then work related. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll have more videos relating to Google Calendar to share. Thank you.